Before this video starts, I need you to do one thing. Think of one person in your life, someone close to you, someone you love or trusted deeply. Now ask yourself, have you ever walked away from a conversation with them feeling confused, feeling like somehow you were the problem, even though you went in knowing they were wrong? If that feeling sounds familiar, this video was made for you, because what you just described has a name. Psychologists call it gaslighting, and the person you just thought of may be doing it to you right now. Let's be clear about what gaslighting actually is. It is not a disagreement. It is not someone having a bad day. It is not poor communication. Gaslighting is when someone deliberately and repeatedly makes you question your own memory, your own perception, and your own sanity. To gain control over you, the key word is deliberately. They know exactly what they are doing. Every denial, every dismissal, every time they make you feel crazy, that was a choice. A calculated, conscious choice. And the reason it works so devastatingly well? Because they do it to the people who trust them most. People who are empathetic. People who genuinely consider that maybe they are wrong. People who love deeply. In other words, they do it to good people. People exactly like you. Here is something nobody tells you about gaslighting. The gaslighter didn't choose you by accident. They looked for specific things. They looked for someone who is empathetic, because empathetic people naturally consider other perspectives. They looked for someone who is loyal, because loyal people don't walk away easily. They looked for someone with self-doubt, because self-doubt is the crack they need to get inside your mind. And here is the darkest part. The qualities that made them choose you. Your empathy, your loyalty, your willingness to reflect on yourself, those are beautiful qualities. Those are the qualities that make you a good human being, and they weaponized every single one of them against you. Gaslighting never happens all at once. It follows a pattern. 3 phases that move so slowly, you don't feel yourself sinking until you're already underwater. Phase 1, the trust building. Before they gaslight you, they make you love them. A toxic parent who is warm and generous and makes you feel completely safe. A friend who seems to understand you better than anyone ever has. They build the trust first, deliberately, because they need it later. They need you to believe in them so deeply that when they start rewriting reality, you choose their version over your own eyes. Phase 2, the first reality rewrite. The first time it happens, it's small, almost unnoticeable. You bring up something that hurt you, and they say, that never happened. You're imagining things, and you think, maybe I did mishear. Maybe I am being too sensitive. That doubt, that tiny moment of self-questioning, that is exactly what they wanted. Because their goal is not to win the argument. Their goal is to make you stop trusting yourself. Phase 3, the escalation. Once they know it works, they go further. Now it's not just one incident. Now your entire reality gets rewritten. You've always been like this. Too emotional, too dramatic. Everyone thinks you overreact. It's not just me. I'm the only one who truly understands you. They bring in other people. They isolate you from anyone who might confirm your reality. They take everything you ever trusted them with in your most vulnerable moments, and they use it against you. Precisely, surgically, without mercy, until you are no longer the person you were before you met them. Now let's talk about the version that cuts the deepest. The one that started before you even had the words to fight back. Toxic parents who gaslight their children. This is the most devastating form because it happens during the years when your brain is still being built, when you are still learning what reality even is. A gaslighting parent says things like, I never hit you. You're being dramatic. We gave you everything. You have no right to be unhappy. Your brother never complains. What's wrong with you? You were always the difficult one, even as a baby and as a child. You have no reference point, no other reality to compare to. So you accept their version completely. You grow up believing your feelings are wrong, your memories are wrong, your perception of the world is wrong, and you carry that into every relationship you ever have. You attract gaslighters as an adult because their behavior feels familiar. It feels like home, even when it is slowly destroying you. This is why childhood gaslighting doesn't just damage you, it programs you to accept damage as love. And then there is the version that completely blindsides you, gaslighting inside a friendship, because we expect manipulation from toxic partners. but from a friend, someone who had no obligation to be in your life, but chose to be. A gaslighting friend is different. They are subtle, patient. They disguise everything as concern. I'm only telling you this because I love you. You really do overreact to everything. I didn't invite you because honestly, people find you a bit much. I was protecting you. You always make everything about yourself. Have you ever considered that? They position themselves as the only honest person in your life, the only one brave enough to tell you the hard truths about yourself. And slowly, you start to see yourself only through their eyes. You pull away from other friends because this person suggested they don't really care about you. You stop trusting your own instincts. You become more and more isolated, until the only voice left telling you who you are is theirs. And by that point, you can't even remember who you were before they came along. So how do you catch it before it goes too far? You listen for these 5 phrases, and the moment you hear them, you'll know exactly what is happening. Phrase 1, that never happened. The direct reality denial. Your clearest memories dismissed without a single piece of evidence. Phrase 2, you're too sensitive. Your emotional response weaponized against you. Suddenly, your feelings are the problem, not what they did to cause them. Phrase 3, everyone agrees with me. Invisible third parties brought in to outnumber your reality. You against the world, except the world doesn't actually exist in this conversation. Phrase 4, you're crazy. The nuclear option. Once they call your sanity into question, everything you say can be dismissed. Everything you feel can be explained away. Phrase 5, I'm the only one who truly understands you. The most dangerous phrase of all, disguised as love, designed to cut you off from every other voice that could confirm your reality. Memorize these 5 phrases, because a gaslighter's power ends the moment you can name exactly what they are doing. Now, the most important part of this video, how do you get out? Step 1, trust your body before your mind. Your body knows the truth before your brain accepts it. If you consistently feel small, anxious, and exhausted around someone, that is not a coincidence. That is information. Stop explaining it away. Step 2, document your reality. Write things down immediately after they happen. Exact words, date, and time. Gaslighters depend on your memory being soft and uncertain. Make it concrete and undeniable. Step 3, find your outside voices. A gaslighter's greatest fear is someone who can confirm your reality. A therapist, a trusted family member, a friend outside their influence. Find them. Talk to them. Let someone else reflect reality back to you. Step 4, stop trying to make them understand. This is where most people get trapped. You keep explaining, keep providing evidence, keep trying to make them see what they did. They already see it. They just don't care. You will never win a reality argument with someone who is dedicated to rewriting reality. Save your energy. Protect your mind instead. Step 5, accept that your reality needs no permission. You do not need them to agree that it happened for it to be real. You do not need their validation to trust your own experience. What you felt was real. What you saw was real. What you remember is real. And no one, no matter how convincingly they deny it, can take that from you unless you let them. Gaslighting is not a misunderstanding. It is not poor communication. It is not someone who loves you but doesn't know how to show it. It is a choice, made deliberately by someone who decided that their control was worth more than your sanity. But here is what I need you to carry with you after this video ends. The fact that you doubted yourself does not mean you were weak. It means you were human. It means you loved someone enough to consider that maybe you were wrong. It means you had the humility and the heart to look inward. That is not weakness. That is your humanity. And the right people in your life, the real ones, will never use your humanity against you. Trust what you felt. Trust what you saw. Trust what you know. Your reality is real. Subscribe to our channel. I will show you the darkness so you can find the light.